Hey entrepreneurs, it's Sam Day here from DeyTips, and in this video I'm speaking about why you need to stop making content, because there is a huge difference between making content and actually having a content marketing strategy. Making content is not going to generate you any leads or sales for your business. In fact, you're just wasting your time. But having a content marketing strategy should be able to generate you leads and sales consistently, almost on autopilot, for your business, regardless of what product or service you are selling. So how do you go from just making content to actually having a content strategy? Well, here are a few steps that will help you out. When you're creating content, you want to think about your target audience. Who is it that's going to ultimately buy your product or invest in your service? This is your ideal customer, also known as your customer avatar. And the more you know about your customer, the easier it is to market and sell to them. So think about what type of content is going to bring them value. And by value, I mean what is going to entertain them, what is going to educate them, or what is going to inspire them. You want to be creating that type of content on a consistent basis. Secondly, you want to think about platform. What platform is your ideal customer spending their time on online? Maybe there's more than one. What questions are they asking the internet? Can you answer those questions in the form of YouTube videos or content that you can put on your blog and optimize it to be found in the major search engines like Google, Yahoo, and Bing? These are two ways that real successful businesses actually drive traffic to their website on a consistent basis. So think about it this way. You want to be solving the problems that your target audience or your target customer has on a consistent basis on the platforms where they spend their time online. Thirdly, you also want to be thinking about creating content that is native. So whatever platforms you do decide to create content on, you want to almost become a connoisseur of that particular platform. If you've never created YouTube content before, but you know your target audience is on YouTube, then you want to study some YouTube videos and see how people are creating their thumbnails, their titles, their videos, and see if you can emulate that. Because YouTube is a completely different platform to Instagram. How people are creating content on Instagram is different to how they're creating content on TikTok, for example. So every platform has different nuances, and it's important that you're creating content in a way that's native to that platform, and you're creating content that is useful to your target audience on a consistent basis. And the more consistent you are, the more content that is helpful that you put out, the bigger of an opportunity you have to get in front of your target customer and ultimately get them to be interested and pique their interest about your brand. So the ultimate goal when creating content is to generate new leads and sales back to your business. I always recommend trying to have a way to get people from your content to your email list. You can do this by having a free giveaway, for example. It can be a free ebook, it can be, a percentage off on your products that you sell on your website, whatever it might be. But the ultimate goal of your content, doing content marketing, should be to get people from whatever platform they are on, whatever platform you're marketing on, to get them onto your email list so that you can actually let them know the products and services that you have on offer that is beneficial to them. So a lot of people ask me, what is the ROI? What's the return on investment for doing content marketing? And that is, can you track how many people are actually adding to your email list or going onto your email list as a result of you producing content? It's not necessarily about how big your following is. Obviously, if you have a big following and you've got big vanity metrics, then you would think in theory that will help you to drive more leads and more sales to your business. But that's only if you have the right type of people watching your content or looking at your content. So for example, on this YouTube channel, I have well over 600 videos, and some of my top performing videos in terms of vanity metrics, like tens of thousands of views, are not necessarily the videos that have brought in the most amount of leads or sales for my personal business. Sometimes it's the videos with 300 views or 1,000 views. So don't get caught in the trap of trying to build the biggest platform ever. What you want to be doing is creating the best, most valuable content that appeals to your target audience, creating it in a way that's native to the platforms that you are on, and also have some sort of strategy, either a lead magnet, 10% off your products, or whatever it might be, to get people from those platforms to your own email list where you can start selling and promoting your products and services a little bit deeper. So let's speak about some of the benefits to creating content for your target audience. Firstly, it helps you to build trust. Whenever you're doing content marketing, you're not just trying to sell your product in every video. And this is a mistake that I see a lot of newbie entrepreneurs, people who are trying to promote their product or service online for the first time. They go onto Instagram and they create a video that just promotes whatever it is they're doing. And don't get me wrong, like having a promotional video every now and again is not the worst thing in the world. I do it all of the time on my social media platforms. But nobody really goes onto social media to be sold to. They go onto social media to be entertained or to be educated. And if you are the person who is creating that content consistently for your target audience, then over time, they're going to start trusting you more. So when it comes to going to your website and making a purchase, they are a lot more likely to do that because they know that there's no fraud involved with your website, or that they're not going to get a refund, for example, if the product or the service isn't what they expected it to be, because they see your brand online all the time. They see your face, you're not hiding yourself, they know who you are, and they will trust you a little bit more as well. So this is something that I see a lot with people who sell products on e-commerce platforms like eBay and Amazon. They're scared to start their own website because they're worried that people won't trust their website. People go to Amazon and eBay all the time because it's a brand that they know, they like, they trust, and they can put their credit card details on that website and know that nothing bad is going to happen 9 times out of 10. But you can have a similar feel with your website as well when you're creating content on TikTok or Instagram or YouTube or blogging or whatever it might be. If you're genuinely trying to help your target audience and they gain value from your content on a consistent basis, then they are a lot more likely to trust your website and make purchases. Another benefit to content marketing when done correctly is the fact that it can actually be very evergreen. So even on the weekends when you might be on a break, or if you're on a holiday, or if you take some time off work for a little bit, you can create evergreen content that still drives leads and sales for your business. So for example, YouTube is the second largest search engine in the world. If you create content that answers the questions that your target audience is typing into YouTube, then that evergreen content could be getting views and it could be driving leads back to your lead magnets and to your email list. And if you set your email marketing up correctly, you can have auto emails that go out and promote your products and services to your followers and the people who join your email list. And this could be marketing your business even when you're asleep. So having a content marketing strategy is a great way to drive passive traffic, leads, and sales back to your business even when you're not working. And another huge benefit to creating content marketing is it actually helps with your paid ad strategies as well. So if you haven't seen any of my videos on paid marketing and how to run paid ads online, I'll leave some of them in the description down below. But for those of you who have, you will know how important it is to run paid traffic to what's known as warm audiences, the people who are already following you online. Maybe they're on your email list, maybe they visited your website before, maybe they're following you on Instagram or LinkedIn or YouTube or wherever it might be. You can retarget these people using your ads. And I have seen a lot better results for myself and also for some of my consulting clients as well when they do remarketing to their followers on social media. So you might be wondering, why would I create an advert and target people who are following me on social media? Surely they see my content anyway. I can just post something and they will see it. Well, that is kind of partly true, but the algorithm isn't the greatest at delivering our content to our audience. So you might have tens of thousands or hundreds of thousands of people following you on social media, but maybe your content only gets 50 views or 200 views or whatever it might be. That's because the algorithm hasn't necessarily served your content to everybody who is following you. So you're not going to get as many views or as much engagement as you might have thought. Well, when you marry the two together with your paid ads and your content, what you can do is ensure that more of a percentage of those people who follow you actually see your advert. And obviously, if you're doing content marketing in the right way, you're not just creating content for the sake of it, but you're actually creating valuable content that attracts your target audience. It's your ideal customers who will be following you. So when you create those ads and you target your target customers and you target those who are following you, then you're a lot more likely to convert those people into leads and sales. One, because obviously they're your target audience and they're potentially interested in what you're selling, but also number two, they are familiar with you. They've seen your content and as a result, they trust you more and they're much more likely to take action on your advert and to buy or invest in your product or your service. So maybe you've watched some of my paid ad videos, or you've downloaded the formula and you understand the principles to running paid ads, and you've been doing that successfully, and you think you don't need to create content. Well, I'm telling you that content is a great way to continue driving passive leads and sales to your business online. Ads are, obviously a great way to drive sales online, but in a way, you can't really step away from your ads for too long. You always have to constantly be checking them, ensuring that they're running effectively. Whereas with content, you can create that, put that out there and step away from it and go and have a great holiday. So I always suggest having both options: create great content and also do paid ads as well to kind of boost sales that you're already generating from your content. So having a content strategy and a paid ad strategy is great. If you're on a shoestring budget and you don't have the money for paid ads just yet, then obviously you can really double down and focus in on creating content and driving free traffic and leads and sales back to your products and services online. I speak about how to do this and I break this down in the formula. For those of you who haven't downloaded it yet, make sure you go and download it. For those of you who have downloaded it yet, please make sure you actually read it. Like, go through the content and read it and use that to create a content and a paid marketing strategy for your website. And don't just go out there and create content that doesn't drive results for your business. And if you're not seeing the results that you want currently for your business, give it a try. Go and read it and start implementing what you find. If you have any questions, you can always ask me in the comment section down below. So hopefully this video brought you value. If it did, then please do me a favor by clicking the like button. It does wonders for this channel and it allows me to continue to create this great content for you. And please hit that subscribe button if you're not subscribed already, so that you don't miss when my next video goes live. Make sure you download the formula. It's the formula to generating leads and sales for your business online. If you're serious about trying to market your products or services online, then I've created that specifically for you. It's completely free and you'll be part of the DeyTips newsletter once you do join. And obviously that will give you some really valuable packed information as well to turn you into a better marketer for your business. But thank you for watching this video. Have a great day. And until next time, I'll see you soon.